Hi there, it's Charles, and these will be the reflections for the week of November 14th to 2008. And I am going to be reflecting on an event that happened a week before, which was the RSLC, the Student Leadership Conference. And what happened there was I was a presenter for a group called FLY, and that would be short for Financial Literacy for Youth. And basically, this is a grassroots community that started about a year ago, and what we wanted to do, the university students wanted to do, was create a group that would present financial topics to high school and elementary school students, because it's what they're lacking in knowledge, and so they would be more prepared when they go out in the real world. And I was part of the student development group, and I got to present the concept of saving early to young children. And why I think having the younger ones come in would be better than somebody older is because this was a presentation that was not really aimed for teaching them stuff. It was, I mean, it's an important concept, saving early. But then what we're really trying to do is integrate into them the idea that financial knowledge isn't something that mom and dad talks about, that you see on TV every day, the Dow Jones, every single day, a list of numbers going up and down, up and down. That's not really what, I mean, you shouldn't be scared of financial knowledge, and by teaching the really young ones that just basic financial concepts, they would be more confident in managing their own money in the future. And having this conference kind of squashed the preconception I had about children, especially at that age, like 10 or 11, having no desire to learn, or you know, when you teach them stuff, they just don't, it doesn't stick to their head, or their mind just wanders off somewhere else, because it really was, they were really, I can't say they were interested in the financial part, but they were very attentive, to say the least. And part of it was because everybody was talking about or arguing, and I guess they like that kind of stuff, arguing about bubble tea. So, and having to teach the kids to the financial concepts kind of squashed my preconception on kids not being able to learn, or not being able to learn, but that they didn't really care about what they're learning or whatnot, because I think that was a pretty unsupported preconception anyways, because it wasn't long before I was about grade 5, and I was pretty attentive back then. I learned. I tried to learn. And I think I got the preconception because, you know, people grow older and they start reflecting on their younger years, and you think I was so unknowledgeable back then compared to right now. And you always have the feeling that the younger generation should respect you because you're wiser and you know more. But then I think where does wisdom come from is your willingness to learn. So since all these young children I saw in them, they were really willing to learn. I think it would be bad to say that they're any less wise than the older generation. In fact, I would argue that they can be better learners than us because as we grow old and we have all this information, we try to put them in little boxes in our brains, and we categorize them in terms of what we should know and what is irrelevant to us in our daily lives. And but kids, they just take up everything and they just soak it up like a sponge. So their driving force in learning is this huge enthusiasm. And I think I have heard that children learn a lot faster. For example, languages and playing piano, for example, like that music is a new language. And I mean, it would be hard for an adult to learn, for example, Chinese if they're an English speaker, because it's just something they haven't seen before, and they try to relate it to a lot of English, and they can succeed in doing that. Sentence structure is similar, but then a young child, he takes it and thinks it is something new that he just absorbs. And by not thinking so much about what you have learned, you can be able to be more accepting of new knowledge. And my third reflection is how I was impressed by how well the conference was run. Because I have been to another conference before, and it was more aimed toward high school students, and it was not as successful as this one, because this one was really injected with energy and little things such as the free notebooks or the free pens that the kids really liked. And I think the RSLC's greatest triumph is being able to take the concept of a conference, which is basically a meeting in my mind, it's very formal, okay? Have able to take that idea and put it to kids and make it very successful, and being able to to implement stuff that they would like and stuff that would motivate them. And I mean, the t-shirts were awesome. Everybody got one. It made them seem like they were really special, a hero, in fact. So I thought that was really well done. So that's my journal for this week, and I will see you next time. Bye.